A memo sent by the new CBS News editor-in-chief, Barry Weiss, is sparking conversation among media members, plus judges left in tears by emotional reunions on Dancing with the Stars.
That's right. Variety senior TV features editor Emily Longeretta is here to talk about this and much, much more. So we want to talk about Barry Weiss. We should explain, though, that she is the editor-in-chief now of CBS News,
Yes.
which is owned, run by...
Yes.
What am I trying to say?
All CBS Los Angeles, yes.
Yes, of course.
Okay.
Of course.
So she sent out a memo to employees.
Yes.
The thing I find interesting is that these types of memos can go out to employees, but now in the age of social media and everything else, it ends up in the trades and you can't escape it.
I mean, think about it. As working women, there's memos are sent out every day, every week. It's now become a big story because in this memo she asked, for people to explain what their day-to-day is, what their working day looks like. And people were not sure if they were supposed to respond. If they weren't, the WGA, of course, represents a lot of these workers and said, you don't need to respond. And if you do respond, it is not going to lead to disciplinary actions. A lot of people were wondering if maybe if they sent something the wrong way and it wasn't lining up with whatever direction she's taking CBS News, they were going to lose their job. So it's a lot of things are in question right now.
But what I find interesting is that, Hollywood itself, I don't think really was talking about Barry Weiss
at all
in the last, ever.
No.
And now all of a sudden it's like, I can't open up a Variety or any other publication without seeing something. So what's changed?
I think the biggest question here is, is her past enough to make her warranted for this job? And a lot of people are questioning that. So I think we're in a time right now with the administration and everything going on that we are all looking into who is running the biggest corporations and who is running the news. And if she is, has enough experience to run a news outlet.
And once you have more articles, then you have more criticism and judgment of who's in the articles.
Exactly.
Okay, so let's get to your cover story. You actually had an interview with the creators of Stranger Things.
Yes, so two of my colleagues actually did this interview. It's been over a year in the making. They went to set. There's been so much. Obviously, Stranger Things is coming to an end this year, and so the Duffer Brothers, two of my colleagues sat down with them and almost the entire cast of Stranger Things to talk about the show coming to the end. They also talked about the Duffer Brothers had been working with Netflix, of course, for the last 10 years, but they are moving on to, they're leaving Netflix and moving on to Paramount because they've been saying for the last 10 years they haven't been able to make a movie in theaters because they've been working with Netflix. And while that Netflix partnership is great, they really want to put a movie in theaters. They even wished that they could put this finale, the finale will be a little over 2 hours, in a theater. Of course, Netflix said that's not happening. Because let's be honest, it does amazing on Netflix. They don't. While we would love to see it in a theater,
sure, it doesn't
we all
need
love
to
watch it at home too.
I know, but look what K-pop Demon Hunters did.
That's true.
I don't know.
It could work.
Okay, before we let you go, Dancing with the Stars very emotional last night as it was dedication week.
I was there, and there was so much tears, so many tears. Yes, of course. I would say the most emotional night, I would say, went to Robert Irwin dancing for his mom and his late father, and dedicated to his mom, who really stepped up after his father passed away almost 20 years ago. They were crying through the whole thing. There's him dancing with his mom. And Derek Huff couldn't even speak after the dance.
That's so
it was
sweet.
So emotional. Also, shout out to Elaine Hendricks, who brought out Lisa and Walter. Now, they, of course, were in The Parent Trap together and have become best friends ever since.
And how cute!
And they talked so much about their female friendship and how much. And there's my video of Dennis Quaid cheering them on in the audience, wearing his outfit of his character Nikki Parker, and it was so sweet to see him and Lisa.
So cute. I love it. I love it.
I mean,
that's one of my favorite movies of all time.
Honestly, it was one of my favorite moments of the night.
I mean, to pull that off too and get him in the audience, that's so great.
I was so excited. And he walked in and told the team, like, I dressed the part, and no one asked him to do that. And it was
that's so amazing. All we're missing is Lindsay.
Exactly. I'll say he also did the press line with them afterward and did interviews. What a trooper. We love that.
Great.
Emily Longeretta from Variety, thank you for being here. And for more information about Emily and Variety, just go to cbsla.com, click Seen on TV.